Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite summertime lures, that being big worm. So when the water is a little bit stained or has a little bit discolored and is not as clear, I find my ribbon tail worms give off a little bit more water displacement. That is the X-Zone worm. That's the Blitz worm. This one's actually smaller than what it's supposed to be. That's usually about 11-inch worm. Then I got the Busa 6 cents Busa worm, ribbon tail with a little has like a bulbous tail to it. Has really amazing action, that one. That's one of my new favorites. Then say the water is super clear, they're not on to the aggressive bite when the big worm's going. They're usually more aggressive when they're eating the big worm. Then I'll go to a Z-Man Mag Fatties. That's about, I think it's about 6 inches. That one, I usually pair these with either ZWG for the Z-Man, because that holds that elastic in place. EWG, Superline EWG hook. Some guys use the offset worm hook. I use those sometimes as well. But some of the ones I use when it comes to the tungsten weight, I'll use a 3/16. Usually the lighter the weight, the better. Just gets that worm down there. If I need to go up in the size, sometimes I'll go to a 1/4, but not very likely. Or if I'm gonna fish deep, then I'll fish a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight. But usually I'm fishing a big worm shallow. You can fish them shallow, you can fish them deep on weed lines, weed edges, points of grass. Docks are very good places to fish them. Just one of my favorite things. It always gets bit. You don't always have to throw the Senko, but a big worm can get you bites of all sizes, you know. But yeah, those are just some of my favorites. Also, another reason why I like these worms is the Z-Man Mag Fatties with the buoyancy of the Elastec. That will stand up straight up off the bottom. One of the things I like about Elastec, some companies actually do use a Elastec type of bait, but this will stand up off the bottom. If you're fishing on a big shaky head or even just a Texas rig worm, that's going to stand up off the bottom. And the X-Zone Blitz worm, that's another one. That's a really buoyant bait, and I've caught a lot of big fish with that one. That stands up off the bottom. The 6 cents Busa worm, that one's going to stand up off the bottom as well. So that's another thing I like, is secondary action sometimes with my worms, where it just displaces the water so they can feel that with their lateral line. Catch you guys in the next one. Tap in. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, share, leave a comment if you like the content. There will be a link down in the description below if you'd like to purchase some of these products. That will help the channel grow. Thanks for watching.